A lot of people have been telling me to play the Jagdpanzer E100 because it now features the highest heat pen in the game. It has 429 millimeters of heat pen. It also features 323 mils of standard pen. What a lot of people have been forgetting to mention is that the 268 also features the same heat pen, 429 mils, but it actually has more standard pen at almost 330 millimeters. When you pair that with a refined gun giving you an accuracy value of .285, and this vehicle having really good mobility and troll armor, the 268 might just be the best tank destroyer in Tier 10 right now. I know the 113 GFT is strong, but I think the 268 might be better just because of the level of pen, the level of mobility, camo, and everything it features. It is just such a good tank destroyer. I mean, it's got the same freaking heat pen as a Jagdpanzer. What is that? So, the enemy team only has two mediums. They have a Sheridan, and they have an M60. So what I'm hoping is that I can make my way up this hill right over here. And, bro, feet picks. I'm going to make my way up this hill, and hopefully I'm going to be able to get a bleed into possibly something crossing. We'll see. We will indeed see. That aiming time is pretty fast on the 268, as we'll notice. And that's it fully aimed in. That's .285 dispersion there. We do see our STB is spotted, and, oh, there's the 6. Fire! Bonk, 700 HP, stripped off of his vehicle. I mean, that was a pretty easy shot, and it shows just where the accuracy of the 268 is quite dangerous. We're going to reload again, and we'll see if we can get a shell out, maybe into the Rhino. Come on, poke it. You know you want to. Very close to poking it. We also got the U100 in the open over here. Let's back up a bit. We might be able to hit the U100. Not at that angle. We also got the 4005 in the open. Let's hope that he keeps going. Nope. Man, the enemy, they're all driving in the positions that we could shoot them, but they're not moving. There you go. We got the Rhino in the open. This will be a connecting shot. Yep, it went a little high, but we still got it out. And by the way, we're not spotted. Even with the enemy Rhino, like, right there. Because this vehicle has such good camo values, it's very hard to actually detect. But our team is not doing great. I will admit that right now. I don't like the fact that the enemy Rhino is right over there. Oh, there you go. He drives out in the open. Oh, we're not spotted yet. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to move up a teeny bit. Probably going to have to jump off of this position at some point here. But we'll see. Oh, the 4005 drives out in the open. Aiming, 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 aiming. Oh, yeah. 802 damage shot into his tank. We've already dealt 2200, which is quite a lot, to be honest. We have the Sheridan, who is behind our team at this point, and I'm going to wait for him to drive right through here. No, he's not going to do that. Okay. I mean, our team appears to be really bad. I don't know what's going on, but seems like everybody's falling apart everywhere. I'm going to drive up this ridge, and we're going to aim it on the enemy Sheridan. There you go. 680 shot, which obviously brings him down quite a bit. And we're going to reload again. Got a little bit longer on our reload. Let's see if we can get a shell. Maybe into the 100, and there you go. 700 damage shot into the 100. I mean, we're getting out damage. We are definitely getting out damage here. We're up to 3,500. We've supported our team. We've gotten out good bleeds. All these things are obviously very, very important for any game you play. The 100 is not giving us the opportunity we want there, but he's dead, which is obviously quite huge. And we're going to make our way up. Oh, I'm stuck on a little fence. Okay, that made sense. Got the E6 camping all the way in the back. Aiming, 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 aiming. There you go. 750 damage shot into that player. I do not like this. Rhino bounces me once, and we're gonna head out if we can. Let's see. Alright, well, we're not spotted at this point. Nice! STB gets the clear. That's actually quite huge. I don't think we're going to win this, but at least with that STB getting the clear, does help out a lot. We have the enemy Rhino spotted in front of us, and he's obviously going to try and push the STB. Let's aim it on the Rhino. Let's get a shell on ourselves for 780. STB gets out the shot, but unfortunately, the STB also dies. Okay, well, that's not great. Let's pull over here, and let's see what we can do. Come on, Rhino, poke it. No, you want to. Come on. I'm just going to wait. And let's turn over here. Let's see if this Rhino rolls around the corner. There you go. Actually manages to bounce me as well, which is pretty lucky. So we're just going to back off the hill, just like so. And let's see what we can do. Let's see. I mean, we're obviously not going to end up winning this. That's a given. But we've done a lot, which is pretty good. Let's see. I saw him knock down the tree. Keep on backing up. Keep on backing up. This is pretty good about here, I would definitely say. Keep backing up. Okay. I would say that this position right here is pretty good because they're not going to know where I am. If I get rolled behind, then there's not much I can really do about it. But, I mean, again, as I said, there's really not much I can do about it. So, there you go. We do have the E6 trying to flank me. And I'm just going to try and maybe HE the E6. Nah, but we'll AP him. Not bad. We have the Rhino trying to flank me now. And what I'm thinking of doing is, because I know I'm going to die, I'm just going to jump off here. And we're going to see if I can get just a little bit more damage out. And we're not able to HE him, but that's alright. There you go, 700 damage shot. Pretty good game. I mean, the enemy team had all one-shots left, and we did over 7,000 damage. So, I think it's a great example on why the 268 is such a good tank destroyer. I mean, we did everything we could have in that situation. We baited the enemy when we could. We bled them out in every possible scenario we could have. But, I mean, when you have a Yo, that does 500 damage. When you have an E100, that pens one shot. When you have a Sheridan, that pens one shot. I mean, what are you going to do about it? This is what you're going to do. Tank destroyers are not good at carrying games, and this is why. It's because even if you have a high alpha, even if you have a lot of capabilities, you just don't have the flexibility to really bounce shots, especially once you're dealing with more than one opponent. So even though I did a ridiculous amount of damage this game, and we were definitely doing our job there in the front line, it didn't really matter when we had our E100 literally drive out in the open in front of a 4005 and get flanked by two Rhinos. But yeah, 268 is quite incredible, and you saw why. I mean, the accuracy, I don't think we missed a single shot. We had a couple shells that went a bit high or a bit low, but because the 268 has so much pen, it really didn't matter. We hit everything we fired. We were constantly bleeding the enemy team. Unfortunately, our team was constantly bleeding themselves in the process. So, let's try one more game. Alright, well, let's try one more game in the 268. God, every single video I swear I record, I get just Fort Despair, and I hate Fort Despair. I say it every time, and I will repeat it every time. I don't like this map. It's not a fun map to play on. It's ugly. The orange on this map is absolutely hideous to look at, and the map itself just sucks. But, oh well. We got a no camo Sheridan. That gives me about 0 confidence. We got a 4005 cutting me off. Thank you. Oh, yep, then I'm stuck on an invisible wall. The reason that's very irritating is because getting to these ramps early game can give you the difference between getting out a shell and not. So that's really, really annoying, honestly. But, yep, there you go. I would have been able to hit that, so thanks, 4005. You lost our team about 700 HP in the beginning of the battle. Great job. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say. Well, not seeing anything else here. Teammates do get me very angry, though. Like, it's not hard to see where somebody else is driving behind you, but apparently it's hard to not block them. We spotted that 183. Weird. I don't know what to do. Like, their whole team is, like, bunched up in one little corner here. They're not doing anything. I don't want to put myself in a spot of weakness. Oh, of course. Well, he didn't hit me, but we also didn't hit him. Oh, yeah. Great plays, 4005. You're really good. I got nothing to say. Let's reload. And because we have a shot, we should be able to get out a little bit of damage if anybody pokes. So we'll see. Come on. Do it. Oh, there you go. That was an awful shot for me. I over-angled it and messed up that shot. I will admit that. Well, let's see if we can get a shell into the enemy BZ. There you go. Easy shot. 585 right into his turret. I mean, with the level of heat pen this thing has, it's almost impossible to not pen the BZ at that angle, which is kind of funny. We got the 62A up top, and what I'm hoping right now is that we can aim it on the flat side of his vehicle. And there you go! A 914 damage high explosive. That is pretty dang deadly, if you ask me. don't think he enjoyed that all too much. Got the BZ in front, and kind of hoping that we can snap the BZ. Aiming, and... Oh, that's so sad. Oh, that's so sad. It was an easy shell, but unfortunately the game did not like me. Alright, well let's see. I'm gonna jump down over here. We're gonna move up a bit. Don't think we should be spotted, so... Oh, is the E4 gonna poke it? He does. There you go, 700 damage shell into the enemy E4. We did get spotted, but well, we didn't get shot. That's all that really matters. So the E4 is now 130 health, which is pretty good. Sheridan is full health and in their spawn. Well, that's crazy. He has literally stayed in that one spot in their spawn the entire battle. I am going to flank, get behind the BZ and the Sheridan. See if we can get some damage out here. Let's aim it on the rear of the Sheridan. Unfortunately, the one downside of the 268 with Refined is that its on-move is pretty dookie. And we saw that right there. I mean, that shell literally went to China. Let's see what we can do. Well, actually, the BZ just shot, which means I can just aim it on his tank. There you go. 766. Pretty good. It'd be great if our Rhino would kill him. Thank you. And at this point, I don't really care if the VZ shoots me, because all I want to do is get this enemy Sheridan. So that's what we're going to try and do. Full speed ahead. And come on, come on. Yes, we got it out. That's all I wanted. So a rather mediocre start to a pretty strong finish, dealing over 3,600 damage. Again, the 268 is a very flexible, kind of jack-of-all-trades TD, where it does have downsides, but as long as you drive it properly and you know what you're doing, you can get out some good games. And that's what we did here. Today we averaged literally like 5k in the vehicle for the 2 games we played, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, I really like the 268. I'm not going to say it's my favorite tank destroyer, but the gun is quite incredible, especially if you're running Refine on it and you're able to aim in and pair that with the ridiculous levels of pens it has. And this thing is stupid. I'll see you all in the next one, and bye-bye.